Today, we delve into a topic that, at first glance, might seem delicate, but in reality, deserves our full attention and deep respect. We're about to explore a lesser discussed, yet powerful aspect of the human spirit. The unique personality traits often found in individuals with few or no close friendships. This isn't a discussion about weakness, social inadequacy, or issues to be fixed. On the contrary, we'll uncover how these individuals often possess rare and exceptional qualities that set them apart from the norm. In a world where social media dominance, follower counts, and constant extroversion are celebrated as measures of success, we are often led to believe that having a large circle of friends equates to happiness and normality. But is that truly the case? Consider this. Many of history's most revolutionary thinkers, creators, scientists, and spiritual leaders chose solitude as their preferred way of life. This video uncovers 5 powerful and fascinating traits frequently found in people who walk a quieter, more solitary path, supported by Carl Jung's profound insights into the human psyche. After watching, you may find yourself seeing solitude in a completely new light. The first, and perhaps most precious trait that arises from having few social ties is unshakable authenticity. It's common for society to label solitary individuals as socially awkward or lacking, but this is often far from the truth. In many cases, this lifestyle reflects a deep and uncompromising sincerity, a commitment to one's true self. Take a moment to reflect. How many people today truly dare to be themselves without filters, masks, or adjustments? Most are unconsciously driven by a need to please, conform, and align with group expectations. The craving for approval has become one of humanity's most dominant instincts. Yet, those who maintain a small social circle often display the rare and priceless ability to remain loyal to themselves. These individuals navigate life guided by their inner values and principles, rather than the noisy opinions of the majority. Jung referred to this journey as individuation, the process of shedding society's expectations and embracing one's full, authentic self. To Jung, this was life's most critical mission. He once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Spending significant time alone can develop an incredible inner resilience, the strength to stay true to oneself, even when societal pressures push otherwise. These people have their own tastes, styles, and rhythms. They don't imitate others or chase fleeting trends. Their presence is like a quiet declaration. I exist on my own terms. In a world obsessed with uniformity and volume, this silent stance is not just admirable. It's a quiet act of revolution. The second key quality often cultivated by those with few close companions is remarkable independence. It's the ability to find happiness, peace, and meaning without relying on external validation. Just look around. How many people depend on likes, compliments, or constant encouragement to feel whole? How many can spend even a single evening alone without feeling lost? Those who have embraced solitude learn to ground themselves. They make decisions independently, face problems without waiting for help, and take full ownership of their lives. In a society where many are entangled in endless social obligations and group pressures, this kind of self-reliance is true freedom. It's the freedom to follow your goals, live by your own rules, and most importantly, discover fulfillment not in the outside world, but deep within yourself. Jung had a deep appreciation for this trait in introverted personalities. He didn't see solitude as a void, but rather as a vital space to reconnect with one's inner self. For Jung, loneliness wasn't about the absence of people. It was about the absence of something deeper within. And often, those who live with fewer social distractions have discovered that inner companion, the part Jung referred to as the self, the wise, rooted core of who we are. When someone is in touch with this inner center, they become less vulnerable to the shifting tides of the outside world. Their anchor lies deep within their own ocean, not in the turbulent waters of external opinion. One of the most misunderstood traits of people with few friends is their discerning nature, often misjudged as arrogance, but truly rooted in a profound wisdom. If you find yourself with only a handful of close friends, it's likely because you uphold exceptionally high standards when it comes to relationships. And in today's fast-paced, hypersocial culture, that's not only acceptable, it's healthy. These individuals don't seek friendships merely to fill a void or quiet the fear of loneliness. Instead, they intentionally form bonds with those whose values, energy, and paths genuinely align with their own. While many people cling to superficial or even toxic connections out of fear of being alone, the discerning person walks a different path. They are guided by a clear inner compass, intuitively sensing who adds value to their life and who does not. They prioritize authenticity over popularity and depth over noise. Their boundaries are firm, their principles strong, and their integrity uncompromised. Rather than trying to please everyone, they focus on building meaningful, lasting connections. As Jung noted, a flashy crowd can never replace genuine companionship. This selectiveness is not a flaw. It is a form of self-respect and emotional strength. Choosing quality over quantity in relationships is akin to a master chef selecting ingredients. The chef doesn't flood their kitchen with cheap, low-quality supplies. Instead, they pick only the freshest, most exceptional components to create something truly nourishing. Similarly, someone with few friends applies the same care and precision in their social life. Though their circle may be small, each person in it holds deep significance, contributing positively and authentically to their life. This kind of friendship is far more enriching than a long list of shallow contacts. Another powerful trait found in people with limited social circles is a heightened ability for introspection. In a world overwhelmed by distractions, this is nothing short of a superpower. When you're not constantly surrounded by people, you gain the rare chance to explore your own inner universe, your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. It's as though you have exclusive access to a vast, hidden library within yourself. While others scroll endlessly through social feeds and chase trends, you are immersed in self-reflection and personal growth. This inner journey helps you become more self-aware. You recognize your motivations, confront your fears, and understand your behavior with clarity. Importantly, this isn't about self-criticism, but about self-discovery. It's the purest form of emotional intelligence, learning, evolving, and nurturing your internal world regardless of the chaos around you. Jung once said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens." This inward exploration may result in spending more time alone, but that time is never wasted. It's an investment in your own wisdom, one of the most valuable assets a person can possess. And finally, the fifth and perhaps most profound trait of people with few friends is their capacity for growth and evolution. Their limited social interaction often correlates with a high level of psychological and spiritual maturity. While many people remain anchored in surface-level interactions and appearances, these individuals cultivate something deeper: wisdom, empathy, and emotional depth. It's as if they view the world from a mountaintop, seeing patterns and truths that others overlook. This growth is not coincidental. It is the outcome of transforming solitude into a vessel for self-betterment. What others see as a lack, they turn into a gift. The quiet moments that scare, some become sacred spaces of transformation. Jung also reminded us that our most difficult battles are not with the world, but within ourselves. These inner conflicts, when faced honestly, become the forge where true character and insight are shaped. So, if you have only a few friends, know that it might not be a limitation at all. It could very well be a reflection of your emotional intelligence, your values, and your commitment to living a life of purpose and authenticity. Knowing these truths is a priceless form of insight. Solitude provides an unmatched environment to confront and work through our inner battles. It is within this quiet space that personal transformation becomes possible, a kind of growth the world is in desperate need of now more than ever. While many remain confined within narrow thinking patterns, group labels, and collective fears, there exists a rare group of individuals who continue to evolve, expand, and elevate themselves. These individuals radiate a quiet wisdom, not through noise or grandeur, but through the calm strength they've cultivated within. Their presence brings a subtle light to the spaces around them, influencing others not with words, but with the clarity of their being. If you recognize these traits in yourself, here's something essential to remember. You are not alone. In a world that often values quantity over quality, conformity over authenticity, you represent the rare and vital choice of depth, discernment, and conscious self-development. If this video has opened a window into a new way of seeing solitude, if even for a moment you tuned into that unique, independent, and wise voice inside yourself, I have a small request. In the comments section, honor that inner awareness by sharing this sentence. Within my silence, I am whole. With those words, you acknowledge the validity and strength of your personal path, and you help others who feel the same recognize they're not walking alone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content that nourishes the soul, deepens perspective, and uplifts the spirit. And always remember, the most meaningful discoveries are made in the quietest of places.